Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sid Pharrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies, because I just got a message from one of my dear clients, and they wanted to know, does having sex on the first night make her a hoe? Like, does a woman having sex on the first time that, they interact or they, see each other, if she gives him the pussy, does that make her a hoe? Is she a hoe after she gives it to him? Or what's going on with that? Like, or is she not a hoe? Like, what's up? Okay, ladies. So I'ma just tell you, this just straight from me, from the relationship guru. This is from me, right? I'ma just tell you this. Now, you are not, disclaimer, you are not a hoe if you give a man sex on the first night. At least I don't believe so. And I have a few reasons why I don't believe that a woman's a hoe if she just have sex with a man on the first night. Okay? Number one is, she might genuinely be attracted to him and just him. Just because you have sex with just one dude on the first night don't mean that you giving your body to everybody. That don't mean that you for the streets. That don't mean that you fucking everybody. You might just want to fuck him. It might just be him. Just him. Maybe he just do it for you. Like a lot of men, this is what I don't understand with a lot of men. A lot of men, they be thinking like, oh, damn, she had sex with me on the first night. That means that she a hoe. If she gonna have sex with me, she probably has sex with everybody on the first night. That means she a hoe. But I guarantee you, it's 100 niggas that wish they could fuck her. It's 100 niggas that wish they had that ass. It's 100 niggas that wish. It's niggas that's been her friend or that known her for forever or been trying to holler at her or been trying to talk to her or been trying to take her out on dates and never got the ass, never got the pussy, but been wanting to fuck her. Now, I bet you them niggas, they don't think she a hoe. They never even got the pussy. So they don't think she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But you, just because you got the pussy on the first night, now you think that she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that she a hoe. That doesn't mean that, nigga, you did it for her. That means that you was that nigga at the time. That means that she just fucked with you at that time. That don't mean that she just gives her body to everybody. That don't mean necessarily that she just fucks everybody. That means that maybe you just was that nigga at the time that she wanted to give it to. That don't mean that, a lot of men, they just feel like, oh, well, damn, she gave it to everybody, because she gave it to me. So I know she does, I know she do this often. I know in my heart, in my soul, in my mind, in my spirit, that she does this often to other men if she gonna do it to me. But that's not the case, though. That's not the case. Because like I said, it's so many niggas that's been wanting to fuck and couldn't fuck and haven't fucked and will never fuck. But my nigga, you fucked. But like I said, them niggas that been wanting that ass for the longest, this niggas been chasing her since she was fucking young as fuck. You know what I'm saying? In fucking school. In high school or even before then, that's been wanting to get with her. Been wanting to, whatever with her. Been wanting to fuck. Niggas, it's been niggas that she been cool with for the longest that's been trying to holler at her. Been trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they never got it. So how is she gonna be a hoe if it's a lot of niggas that ain't even got it? This is where the man's insecurity comes out at. Because if you're an insecure man, that's how insecure men think. Insecure men think like, oh, maybe she does this a lot. Maybe because if she fucked me, then I must not be special because she probably does this often. So that means I'm not special. But if you are a confident man, you should just be like, well, shit, I must be that dude. I must be special because she probably doesn't give everybody the ass. I'm sure every woman has a nigga or a lot of niggas that's been wanting to fuck her and never fucked her and never will fuck her. And they can't think that she a hoe. They can't never say, oh yeah, she a hoe. How's she gonna be a hoe if you ain't never got the pussy? You know what I'm saying? So, and just because you got the pussy still don't mean she a hoe. Because maybe you just did it. Maybe it was just you, nigga, that she did that did it for her. Maybe it was just you, something about you that she liked. Why can't men think more highly of themselves and be like, you know what? She fucked me. I must just be her cup of, maybe I'm her cup of tea. maybe she just fuck with me. You know, maybe it's just me that she fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, instead of, oh, maybe she does this with everybody, you know, or I must not be that good. Cause I mean, I know I'm not all that, so maybe she does it with other men, you know? But maybe to her, you was all that. You know, you don't know. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I just want to say that women are not hoes just for having sex on the first night with a man. Like, you're not a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You saw that nigga. You saw what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That don't mean you a hoe. Maybe that nigga just did it for you. You know? Now, it's different if you're really for the streets and you really just fucking everybody, then you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But if you just, if you just having sex with just somebody that you just, you know, that you just see and you just like that person, you know, then ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, we all grown, we all adults. You know, really, you should have sex with whoever the fuck you want to have sex with. You a fucking grown ass person. You know, if you see somebody that you like, you know, and that's what you want to do, that's how you feeling, then do that shit. You know? Then do that shit. And like I'm saying, most women, they don't go, a lot of women, they not going around just fucking just anybody. You know, they fuck the niggas that they want to fuck. So if you happen to fall into that category of niggas that she want to fuck, then nigga, that's a good thing. Like, don't be looking like it's a bad thing, like, oh, she's a hoe. Oh, no. Because let me tell you something. When you call that woman a hoe, now she not gonna want. Now it's like you're discouraging her. Now she not even gonna want to fuck you because now you shamed her sexuality, and women always get shamed for their sexuality for being, you know, promiscuous or whatever. But you know, but for men can go out and fuck however many women they want to. But as soon as a woman, you know, has multiple sex partners, it's a bad thing, or is labeled is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but at the same time, I don't feel like a woman should be shamed of giving her body to whoever she want to give her body to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you seen that nigga on the first night and it was just something about him that did it for you, you are a grown ass woman, you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you want to do, you know? Now, like I said, if you for the streets and you want to do whatever, hey, I'm still not judging you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not judging you. But like I said, it's plenty of niggas that probably want to fuck you, that's been wanting to fuck you, but never could. So you can't really be a hoe if you got a lot of niggas that can't get to it. A lot of niggas just call you a hoe just because they ain't never got the pussy. You know? It's like, how you gonna hate on the outside of the pussy and you can't even get in? You know, like how Chris Brown said, how you gonna hate on the outside of the club and you can't even get in? You can't hit on the outside of the pussy and you can't even get in. You feel me? So, like, that's just how it is. So, like I said, if you have sex with a man on the first night, I don't think you a hoe. You're not a hoe. You're not a hoe. It just depends. Especially if that's just who did it for you. If you just saw him and he just knocked your socks off and he was just the finest thing walking, or maybe, you know, y'all talked with each other, you was just feeling the vibe, you was just feeling the moment, you not a hoe. You just saw what you wanted and you just liked it. You know, you just like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no man shame you. You're not a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You're not a hoe. You're not a hoe. You know, you're only a hoe if you just out just you don't give a fuck. Like, you just fucking, you a fucking dog on the street if it had a dick. You know what I'm saying? That's a hoe. You know, just willy-nilly, just I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like most women have standards when it comes to who they want to give their body to, right? So that means that you're not a hoe because you have a standard and that man met your standards and you're a grown ass woman. So you should not be ashamed of that is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like I said before, a woman is not a hoe just because she had sex with a man on the first night. You know what I'm saying? Because she saw that nigga, she saw what she wanted, and that's who she wanted. That's who did it for her, and that was it. So it's like, how can you call yourself a hoe if you didn't give yourself to everybody? It ain't just like you just out here just like, you know, just a streetwalker just walking on Bissonnette somewhere, you know what I'm saying, or walking on whatever type of street corner you got, you know what I'm saying, or wherever, just out here on the streets for real, like for the streets, literally, like outside, like on some like, you know, on some real life shit. You know, you're not no hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just saw that nigga. You saw what you wanted. You got what you wanted. That was it. Maybe y'all will build a relationship after that. Maybe it was just a one night stand. But whatever it was, that nigga did it for you in that moment. You was feeling it, and that's what it was. So you should not be ashamed of that. And you should not be called or labeled a hoe. You should not feel like you a hoe. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you do want to be a hoe, hey, I'm not judging you. Who am I to judge? Hey, if you want to be a hoe, you know, just be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about it. Just be safe. And there's no judgment on my part. I'm just saying, you know, hey, do you, you know? So, but like I said before, just because he has sex with a dude on first night, that don't necessarily mean that you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you just, like I said, it was just that nigga at the time, and you know, you fucked with him. So that's what it was. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video.